Hi guys, you're watching German Gyan. My name is Nidhi Jain, and guys, in this video we're gonna cover that whether you should take which intake, summer intake or winter intake. This is gonna be the detailed video which intake you should opt. So yes, make sure to watch this video. Make sure to send this video to the fellow friends who are actually willing to study in Germany or want to apply to Germany. Yes guys, in case you are watching for the very first time, then my name is Nidhi Jain. I'm a CEO and the founder of German Gyan. German Gyan provides you online and offline classes. We do provide teacher training program, exam preparation, brush up classes and whatnot. So why to waste time? Enroll with German Gyan and let's get in this video. Let's go.
Germany intake, summer versus winter, which one is better? Let's first understand what an intake actually means. Germany mainly has two admission intakes every year. The winter intake begins in September or October and is the largest admission cycle. The summer intake starts in March or April and is much smaller. Unlike countries like Canada or Australia that offer multiple intakes, Germany mainly focuses on these two semesters. The winter intake is considered the main admission season in Germany. Applications usually open between May and July, although some universities close even earlier. Classes begin in September or October. This intake is suitable for both bachelor's and master's students and is preferred by most international applicants. In fact, around 80 to 90% of degree programs are available during the winter intake, giving students the widest range of choices. Let's talk about summer intake. Applications are generally accepted from November to January and classes begin in March or April. This intake is a good option if you missed the winter deadlines or if your desired program is available during the summer semester. However, only selected universities and programs offer admissions during this intake, so your options may be more limited. When it comes to course availability, the winter intake clearly has an advantage. Most universities open the maximum number of bachelor's and master's programs during this semester. You will also find more English taught courses and a greater variety of specializations. In contrast, the summer intake offers fewer programs, and some universities don't admit students to certain departments at all during this period. So, if having more choices is your priority, winter intake is usually the better option. Admission competition. Many students assume that summer intake is easier because fewer people apply. While it's true that summer generally has fewer applicants, it also has fewer available seats and fewer program options. On the other hand, winter intake attracts more applicants but also offers many more seats. So admission competition depends much more on the university and the program you are applying for than on the intake itself. Another common question is whether visa approval is easier or faster for one intake. The simple answer is no. Germany follows the same visa process for both winter and summer intakes. Your visa approval depends on factors like complete documentation, a genuine study plan, sufficient financial proof, APS certificate for Indian students, your university admission letter, and sometimes an interview. The intake itself doesn't guarantee faster visa approval. Scholarships. If you are hoping for a scholarship, don't worry. Both intakes offer opportunities. Scholarships like DAAD, Deutschlandstipendium, and many university scholarships are available throughout the year. However, each scholarship has its own eligibility criteria and application deadlines, which may vary depending on the program or university. That's why it's always important to check scholarship deadlines separately. Internships and job opportunities. When it comes to internships and long-term career opportunities, there is not a significant difference between the two intakes. However, winter intake students often benefit from larger student batches, more networking events, and a wider range of campus activities. Summer intake students, on the other hand, usually study in smaller classes, which some people prefer because it allows for more interaction with professors and classmates. Which intake should you choose? So, which intake should you choose? If you want the maximum number of universities and courses, especially for bachelor's programs, the winter intake is usually the best choice. Summer intake. If you have missed the winter deadlines, your preferred program is available in summer. or you have already completed your APS and language preparation, then the summer intake can also be a great option. The best intake is the one that matches your preparation and your academic goals, not simply that one that's more popular.
Guys, how was this video? I hope you enjoyed. I hope you loved it. Thank you so much for showering lots of love. We'll get you in the next one. Till then, keep learning German with German Gyan. Take care.